Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's YouTube tutorial where today I'm going to be walking you through how to create your own custom bot using Zapier actions to send Gmails, to create calendar events, to send Slack messages. It's going to be a good one. Let's get started. As you can see, I have one of my custom GPTs set up already. This is basically what we're going to be going through creating this guy. You can take a look at the instructions here and see what we're going to be talking about within this video. It's actually very, very simple, and I'm going to walk you through the process right now. So let's get started in creating our own GPT. We're going to hit this Create a GPT in the Explore page. From here, we're going to use the example of creating an email draft. However, there are a ton of Zapier actions, and if you're already watching this video, you know what Zapier is, and you probably use it on a daily basis. So this would automate the process even more. So you can say something like, I'm going to make a Gmail bot that helps me write email drafts using Zapier. Hit go on that. I'm just going to walk through the process of actually customizing the bot. I haven't actually set up any configurations yet. This is just me going through, so you can customize your bot however you want. Let's say you want it to create Google Calendar new events for you. Then you can tell that to the bot and have it come up with the title and all that stuff, and its little custom instruction thing at the top before we add in our configuration. One thing that I am doing is I'm going to tell it that place in the instructions that my name will always be Austin. This will keep it from asking me redundant questions like, okay, what's your name? Like, what do you want to sign off as? So now I think I've gotten to a good place. I'm going to head over to the configuration page, and I'm going to head to the first link in the description down below. This is going to bring us to a getting started page for Zapier and GPT. You're going to go down, and underneath get started, you're going to copy this first link and head back over to your configuration page. Down at the bottom, you'll see add actions. And then here you're going to import from URL. You're just going to paste that in there and hit import. And that's it. That's all you have to do in this page. And we're going to head back to the configure page. Now here for the instructions, what we'll need to put in that is actually back on our getting started page. Underneath the link that you just copied, you will see a rules section. You're going to copy all of this, and then you are going to paste it. Now this actually is an example here, so I'm going to open this up a little bit. This is an example of two things: a Google Calendar find event and a Slack message send direct message event. So I'm actually going to delete this bottom one here, and then I'm going to delete the confirmation link on this guy, and then I'm going to delete the action name. I am going to leave the required action, and then the action name, and then the confirmation link. The next thing that we need to do is head over to the second link in the description. That is going to bring us to a sign-in page if you are not already signed in. Now, once you sign in, you will see this box here. This is an OpenAI creating your first GPT. This is where you create all your actions that you want your GPT to do. So we're going to add a new action here, and then we're going to type in this case, we're going to create a draft in our Gmail. So we're going to type in create draft. You'll see that a bunch of things will show up in the drop down, but here is Gmail create draft. This is what we'll need. I'm censoring the current Gmail that I'm using for this tutorial. However, this should be it. You shouldn't have to really put anything in here. We're going to have the AI guess the value for all the different fields. So the thing that we need to do right now is we need to copy this action name. We're going to head over to GPT back in the instructions, and we're going to put that action right here. Make sure there's a space in between this colon and then the action name. Then with the confirmation link, we're going to head back over to our actions page and copy this link for this page and then paste it here. Then we're going to enable our action on the Zapier action page. And now you should be good here. Within our GPT instructions, we should just be able to close this guy and then hit save. We're going to save it only to me. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to actually test this bot to see if everything is connected correctly. So in this case, I'm going to give an example. I'm going to say create an email draft asking a friend if he would like to eat at a burger place tomorrow at 7 p.m. The friend is Bob. The Gmail is this, and the place is Five Guys. I'm going to hit send message on this guy. Zapier will then ask for info to be sent to Zapier, which in this case we will hit allow. You can also hit always allow, but just for safety, I just like hitting allow. If you're truly trying to automate this process, then you can hit always allow, and then you can use your voice to talk to it and have it send stuff. The email draft will be created in your Gmail account. So let me pull that up real quick to make sure that we actually have our draft created. So here you can see our email draft did show up in our drafts folder. You can even customize this to be even more specific, or end the email off in a specific way every time, or tell it to be more professional or tell it to be more casual. You can also have it tell you in GPT what it's going to send first, and then you can approve that, and then it will create the email draft. And then you can also even tell it to like send the email to different people or schedule the email at different times. If you go through and you go back into the Zapier actions, you can add a new action, and there's just so many actions specifically with Google. So if you type in Google, you can do like document uploads, you can do finding a presentation, finding a file, find an email. So you can be like, has there ever been an email in my email inbox regarding a certain house at a certain price? If you're looking for a house, it will find that email. I do want to mention this because I just made a video talking about creating a YouTube assistant, and there's a reason why I haven't actually put the Zapier things inside of that video. I was going to add some YouTube actions from Zapier inside of it. There are some pretty cool YouTube ones, like uploading a video, getting a report, which was the main big one, and updating a video thumbnail. So I'm gonna guess that you can have Dolly create the thumbnail. I didn't mess around with that because a lot of times you want to take what Dolly creates and bring it into like Photoshop and edit it up. But I was interested in the getting the report. So when I tried to do that, the problem with it was that it didn't do overviews very well. And so I'm sure that in the next few updates with Zapier, that will get better and better. And I'll be able to make a new video on getting a YouTube report to where you can have like a daily report be sent to your own email as to what's happening on your YouTube channel. It would be very, very cool. And we're very, very close to it. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments or head to the Discord where me and my team are happy to help you. See you in the next video.